Oh, sounds very painful.
Completely torn. Yeah,
Oh.
PCL. Usually people injured their ACL one.
Yeah. Yours is at the back.
The back, PCL. The hardest to break. Yet I broke that. My mom, I just remember my mom once said to me, he said, Sienna, I'm a teacher. If you want me to teach you, I'll teach you to become a teacher. If you don't want to be a teacher, you want to be an entrepreneur, you better go out there and find someone who's capable to teach you. And I will give you 100% freedom. She said that to me. I was so kamtong. Some people who are good at content creation, not necessarily are good at monetizing.
Yeah.
Some people are very good at business, not necessarily very good at content creation.
Yes.
Correct? So
Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to another episode of In the Spotlight. So In the Spotlight is a platform, is a podcast that I've created recently where I chit-chat with my friends who are content creators, and today we have Bryan Lau.
3, 2, 1.
Me and my friend were on a mission to find out if it's possible to make good money selling at the night markets.
Yay!
Hi everybody, this is Bryan. I'm super excited to share some insights and more importantly to have a good time with Ray.
Yeah, I hope you guys like this podcast, this platform. I actually created it so that I can learn from my friends. At the same time, that knowledge I can share it with you guys as well. So if you really think this brings some value to you, please consider clicking the button, subscribing, and also click on the bell notification if you want more of this. On the side, I do music as well, so I hope you like all the different contents that I'm creating now. Okay, so Bryan.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it.
I'm very excited.
Do you mind to tell our audience how did we meet and what was your first impression?
There was a very funny. It wasn't funny actually because I knew you before I actually met you at the time.
Like how? Wow, knew me before you met me.
I listened to your music during MCO. Because during MCO it was actually my downtime, so I listened to a lot of your musics to make myself more comfortable and to heal myself. So there was how I knew this guy called Raymond. And then I saw a lot of comments of yours, like you are everywhere. So I was like, oh, this guy is very interesting. And then the next thing you know, we met each other in Thrive event. It was JY, Dato Joey Up's Thrive event, 2023, in November. So we just met each other like for a month only, right? We knew each other for a month only.
Yeah,
but then we connect a lot. We connect a lot through feng shui, through 八字, through also through content, and then we also share a lot of insights with me. So that was how we met, and the first impression was actually quite shocking. Yeah, it was actually quite shocking because when I wasn't a content creator just yet, we have the impression of all these creators or influencers out there. They're like very atas one. Like that, we have they are influencers.
Very
we look up to them like that. So when I met you, I was like, wow, very kanchiong. It's like quite kanchiong. And talk to you, you're like, wow, so friendly one. And then wow, suddenly I fall in love already, like so friendly one. And then we started chit-chatting, there's no awkward moments. And then the next thing you know, the first time I met you was the first time I saw you playing piano live. You remember that? In the cafe.
Okay, yes.
In that cafe. I was like, we were makaning, drinking coffee. You bought me a coffee.
Yeah.
You bought me a coffee. And then we were drinking coffee, chit-chatting, and suddenly, where's Raymond? He lang already. All at the back,
On the piano.
playing piano already. Yeah, that was how we met each other. And I think it's a very, very wonderful 緣分.
Oh,
Right?
yeah. That sounds like a pretty nice impression.
That was the real first impression.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, I felt the same also because you have this very positive energy that radiates to people around you. So that's why it's easy for us to connect, because there are some people when I talk to them and then they are maybe not so friendly or something like that, and it makes it very difficult for me to connect. So me and you, it's like I feel like there is very close wavelength.
Correct.
Very close
Correct.
wavelength. So it's easy to connect lah. And also thanks to the Thrive event, when we are learning the same thing,
Correct.
it's easier lah.
And then we discuss on the same thing also, the same topic.
Yeah, we discuss on the same topic.
So understand all directions and stuff,
Yeah.
and all those knowledge. And we're like, wow, Bryan is very good at this as well.
Yeah.
He's very good at this as well. And then we met up the second time,
Mm.
and you also taught me how to activate certain things.
Yeah.
And I bought the candle also. Yeah. So it's a quite fun experience,
Mm.
honestly.
Yeah lah, that's good. I'm so glad that our first meetup was so good, so warm. Yeah. So now you are doing content creation,
Correct.
right?
Full-time content.
Full-time content.
Correct.
So you can tell us how did you get into this content creation thing?
Oh, content creation. The funny thing about it is I've been hesitating to do content for 2 years
Oh, why?
before I actually started because I was scared. I was scared of hate speech. I was scared of judgment. I was scared of this and that because my background is that my mom is a teacher and then we are quite
Reserve.
we are quite reserved, and then we are also quite okay student in the school.
Yes.
So a lot of people actually recognize us, the Low family. And then for me, I struggle a lot with I used to struggle a lot with the expectation that people set. It was wrong already, and now I realize it was wrong already. So I was really hesitating. And then I started doing YouTube
Oh.
when I was in uni. I think it was back in 2017.
Oh, that is quite early.
Yeah. I started using the small action camera because no money ma. So I bought an action camera is like 70 ringgit or 200 ringgit.
Whoa! That is like the
Like GoPro but fake GoPro.
Yeah.
So I started using the
I was about to say that.
the fake GoPro. Got the fish eye like that one like that.
Yeah.
So I was carrying it here and there, and then share things about my university, Xiamen University. So then I got like 3K followers, 3K subscribers. Then I stopped doing it already.
Why?
Because no clarity. I don't know why
What
I'm
you
doing
want.
this. Then I was struggling to consistently post per week.
Yeah.
So it was what I struggled with when I first started content creation. It was YouTube. And then after that, 2 years later, I've been hesitating already. I know in my mind that I will do it. I've just been postponing it. Like so 惨啊你 Then after that, the incident that actually got me into content creation was a turning point. It was when I broke my PCL.
Oh.
This year, last year, March. No, April.
April
April.
of last year. Wow, that is very, very recent.
April of last year. So I broke my PCL, and then I had to go back to my hometown, Perak, and heal myself. And then I went into a cast for 6 weeks. So my leg was like that. And then I got the crutches. I started learning how to use the crutches.
You were doing some sports? Like,
Yeah, I was playing football.
Okay.
I was playing football and got tackled by a defender. I was just on the pitch for 2 minutes. Let me tell you this story. I was just on the pitch for 2 minutes, and then I got the ball, and then I passed through a defender, and it was a one-on-one situation with the goalkeeper. So I thought 2 minutes I'm going to score already. And that was the first time my girlfriend was there watching me playing football.
Oh.
That's the funny thing. So I want to be the hero, ma. Then I almost scored, but the defender crashed me from the back. And then my knee, so this is my taipei, this is my saipei, land on the ground, pop like that. So the tulang go back and then my PCL broke.
Sounds very painful.
Completely torn. Yeah,
Whoa.
PCL. Usually people injured their ACL one.
Yeah. Yours is at the back.
The back, PCL. The hardest to break. Yet I broke that.
Yeah, it's because your knee have to bend the other way.
Correct.
To-
Bent back. And then I went into a cast. I went into a cast. I didn't go through surgery because the doctor advised me not to do. So I went into a cast for 6 weeks, and then we say 大細腳啦，大細腳 already. And then there was a time I decided to do something about it. I was like, I have always wanted to tell stories. I've always wanted to share my personal life experience and my lessons, the thing that I've actually learned, things like that. I've always wanted to, but I was just so scared of these.
Hesitating, people commenting.
Correct. Very scared of that. Very, very scared of that. But there was a point that I decided, yeah, I have to do it. Also with the encouragement and support from my another influencer friend called William Singh.
William Singh, he's very good at the shooting and all those things. Yeah,
He's a guy. He's very good at camera.
Yeah.
He's very good at cooking as well. Yeah. And then he's the boyfriend. He's a perfect boyfriend that we see.
Yeah.
So he actually encouraged me. He said, Bryan, you have good stories to tell. Why don't you just do? I said, I want, but there's a but. Then he said, no,
but.
no, but you have to do it. You have to do it because your amazing stories will be able to inspire a lot of people out there, and people actually need that. So these words actually really hit me hard at the time. And then when this thing happened, I finally decided to share my stories of how I broke my PCL.
How I went from this to this.
And then, fortunately, the first TikTok video that I posted about PCL went viral. It was like 1 point something million. I was like, wow, quite scared. It can actually be like that one.
Yeah.
So then I continued to do that. And then 6 months later, I'm at 400k followers.
Whoa.
I hit 400k yesterday.
Whoa. And you were talking about like many different things as well.
Correct. So mainly I want to share more of my experience, my lessons, and then share more tips as well for people to start their business, because I used to start some business as well. Some failed, some did good, some so. So I gained some experience, and that's when I decided to share my experience, share some insights that a lot of especially startup entrepreneurs need. That was what I needed in the very beginning, and I actually paid a lot of money to learn all those things. Some are bullshit, some are good. So this is
So trying out many different things.
correct.
I saw quite a number of articles talking about you doing some, I think, is it a drop shipping kind of business?
It was e-com.
Yeah, e-commerce kind of business, and that was during the pandemic, right?
That was during pandemic, correct.
Yeah, maybe can you share with us
Sure.
a little bit about that?
I started. Okay, so the story about it is because I was running a social media agency back then. I was running a social media agency, and then social media marketing agency, and then I wanted to penetrate into the e-com niche, which means I want to help e-com business owner do better. But we don't have testimonials. We don't have e-com business owner as our testimonials. So I was like, you know what? I cannot get a testimonial. I will be my own testimonial. And then I checked
The testimonial.
Correct. And then me and my partner, we check our bank, say, we got 400 here at the back. So it's like 400. Right? So okay, let's take out the 400, what's that called, balance, right? The 400 balance. And we start doing an e-com business with 400 ringgit. So I started doing it with dropshipping because 400 only. We have to focus a lot on marketing, on ads. So basically 80 to 90% of the money went into ads. And then the remaining will go into the website and things like that. So we spend days designing our own website. Also no skill how to do website. Those are like skill learn all the way. Yeah, so learn and do ourselves, cut costs. And then after 5 months, we crossed 100,000 in sales with 38% profit margin in just 5 short months. And then we were like, wow, can one. But for me, it was like, so only, just like that all. Like, because I was just doing the normal things. So I was like, other people also can, so there is no point sharing this story also.
Yeah.
But then my friend William said, no, a lot of people actually need it.
Actually, yes.
Correct. Yes. So that's when I just say, okay, let's just try it out. And then this video also went viral on TikTok.
This is how I made over 100k in 5 months from my bedroom.
And then the next thing you know, I woke up in the morning, and then I checked my phone, and then my mom sent me a WhatsApp, say, what happened?
Oh!
With a screenshot of Sinchu. What happened? And I was like, blur like that. I asked my mom, you tell me what happened. I also don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened. Then after that, it went on Shihua, it went on
some
other prices.
Major newspaper articles.
And Says and Word of Buzz.
Yeah.
Ever since I got reported on a news portal.
So there was when I got quite some attention, some traffic. And then I had to tell myself that I had to be ready. I had to be ready to, capture the traffic.
Yes.
Don't allow it to just
Yeah.
come and go like that, ma.
Yeah, a
Must
lot of
capture.
people make that mistake when they suddenly have a lot of mainstream media coverage, but they do nothing about it, and then it's just wasted.
Yeah. Then there was a time that I started to really I decided lah. I made a decision to really go into content creation. Like that. So I go into content creation with more entrepreneurship
Related.
related videos, related reels, and then there were some were doing good, some were like that, but I'm still testing out. So I'm still in the process. Still a long way to go though.
Oh. So I mean, so the niche that you are doing is more on like motivational business, those kind of things.
Correct. Business, motivational, sometimes mindset. I'm also opening a new page to do more speaking content because quite a lot of my followers inquire me to speak more because they want to listen to me speaking like in real life like that. So I actually decided to open another page to speak more, like the kind of like the podcast or interview format.
Yeah.
So I would speak more, and then hopefully in the future, more values will be shared.
I know where your fear was. I mean, I could feel where your fear was coming from in the beginning of your, in the beginning of this journey, because you are very young, okay? So a lot of times when we are very young, we would think that, oh, I'm so young, I haven't really achieved much. What do I have to share?
Correct.
That kind of blockage is...
Imposter syndrome.
Yeah. So how do you realize, at what point that you realize that, oh, this thing, this business motivational thing can be your niche, and how did you overcome that blockage?
It was from a book I read.
Oh, a
The book I
book.
read called Expert Secrets from Russell Brunson. Russell Brunson is is a co-founder of ClickFunnels. He's a funnel builder. Yeah. So I read this book. He said that because a lot of people have the fear of teaching. Because they say, I don't have a cert, I don't have qualification. Can I really teach? People will really listen to me, man. So
the
right.
blockage.
Correct, the blockage. So what Russell Brunson told in the book was, he said, you don't have to be... Okay, so he quoted this from a movie. I forgot the movie name. I know it was the main actor of Titanic.
Okay. Yes.
Forgot his name. I'm sorry. Leonardo.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then he was in a movie. He casted a lot of different characters in life. He was a teacher, things like that. He just pretend to be a teacher and pretend to be a pilot and things like that to make more money. So that movie. And then he once faked to be a teacher, and then he went into a classroom. He taught the students, and the students actually listened. So then the police or someone else asked him, how did you teach a lesson?
Yeah.
Then he said, I only have to be one chapter ahead of the students.
Oh, yes.
That gave me a
That
huge
makes
spark.
sense.
That gave me a huge spark to share my things, because the truth that I know is I will never be enough. And will never feel super 100% ready. We just feel, I'm kind of ready, and then we should go. Correct, right?
Yes.
So I decided to, I don't care. I'll just share first. Because I know there's people like the previous version of me,
Yeah.
the very beginner, they will need this kind of information.
Yeah.
And let me just be the one who share this information, and not solely from the textbook, but also from my personal experience.
So it's kind of like you move forward and allow other people at the back to follow that footstep.
Correct.
Wow, that is crazy. That is crazy.
There was the spark. There was a spark.
And now you mentioned that you are very afraid. I mean, in the beginning, you fear and you were a bit worried that people would say bad things or give hate comments. There are some people, they are just keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
Then they will just attack. And there are some people who are jealous.
Haters hate.
Haters hate. You imagine I play piano also, there will be haters, So for you, it could be a lot more,
Yeah.
So what kind of hate you get and how do you
It's
overcome?
quite controversial. It's quite controversial on my content. Because a lot of people say, in Chinese, 哪里有这么容易啊? Like, it's so easy one. Like that. Of course, it's not easy. It's actually very simple, but it's not easy. Why? Because what a lot of people lack is not the strategy. A lot of people lack the attitude.
Yeah. Yes. The attitude. Yes.
Correct, huh? I can give you all the strategy, but you don't move there, I cannot do anything. So a lot of people, they I would say me, including me myself, because most people, including me myself, back then, I lose to my emotion a lot.
I've been getting attacked by a lot of new followers, and some nasty comments came in without any reason.
I do things based on my emotion. I don't feel like doing it, I don't do it. But now it's different. I'm starting to build the discipline.
Yes.
So discipline over motivation.
Yes.
So dealing with hate speech, I once heard of a story from my mentor last time. He exactly told this story to me. He said, there was an experiment. There was an experiment where people put 5 monkeys in a cage. All right, a big cage. They put 5 monkeys in a cage. And then in the cage, they put a stair. They put a stair. And then on top of the stair, they put a bunch of bananas. Right? So, monkeys see bananas, you want to climb up.
Yeah, sure want to eat.
Sure want to eat. So they climb up. They climb. Halfway, people open the cold water splash and splash them with cold water. Boom, like that. Splash the monkey and every monkey. And then after that, the monkey dropped. Then the second monkey attempted to climb up, and then they open the water again. And when the third monkey attempted to climb up, all the other monkeys catch him down. All the other monkeys catch him down and beat him and told him, do not climb up the stairs or else we're going to be splashed by a lot of water. And then no more monkey climb. And then after that, they take out one monkey. They replace a new monkey who doesn't know the rule. So the new monkey would attempt to climb. But when the new monkey attempt to climb, they will beat him out, catch him, beat him out, and say, do not climb, or else we get splashed by water. So over time, all the other 4 monkeys were replaced.
Yeah.
So 5 brand new monkeys in the cage who have never experienced the water splash. But no monkey dare to climb up the ladder.
Why? Why even the 5 new monkey? How?
Because every monkey who got replaced they all beat.
Oh.
So when all the monkeys who have experienced the water splash got replaced, these 5 new monkeys, they never got the water splash, but they don't dare to climb already.
Yes.
And then when they ask, because what they say is, what they think is not water splash. What they think is, if I climb out, I'm going to be
Something
beaten.
will be.
I'm going to be beaten. So I don't climb. They don't even know why they get beaten. So that was what most people do.
Yes.
And there's another experiment called, let's call it monkey B.
Monkey B.
Cage B, okay? Same thing, same setup. But when one monkey longer stair, difficult way.
Yeah.
But when one monkey go up and take the banana, everybody gets a banana. So the second monkey climb up, everybody help. So at the end, everybody gets a banana. So the lesson that I learned is that I want to be monkey B. There's a lot of people be monkey A.
Yes.
And a lot of people, they don't actually know why they leave. They don't actually know why they comment. They just keep complaining every day. So this is what haters do. They will have to beat you up. They will beat you up. They will say, hey, don't do this, Brian.
Yeah.
Beat you up. I don't care. I want to be monkey B. Correct. So this is a story that gave me the inspiration of not giving a fuck to haters.
Yeah.
To haters. Haters hate. Right? When you want to get some sort of attention, of course it will also attract some haters as well.
Yeah.
It's a package.
It's a package.
Right? It's a package, right? So I'm quite used to it already. You see, Ronaldo also got a lot of hate speech. Right?
Yeah.
People say Penaldo
Banana.
because penalty.
But do you reply to them or you just don't care?
I used to reply back. I used to attack back, and then they attack. And I was like,
Very tiring.
tiring. There's no meaning or no
No
point.
substance, no ending.
Correct. No point. So might as well just let them do what they want to do.
Ah.
And then I continue to shine.
Wow, that is very good. That is very good information. Yeah, I really like the 2 different monkey story because like the second monkey, when even though the road is difficult and all those things, and then the second monkey go there was no water splash and all those things, and the other monkeys actually help because they all get
Correct.
bananas at the same time.
That's when I've been always dreaming about having my own community, having my own group of people.
Yeah.
So I created the broadcast channel called For Hustlers. That's exactly the place we gather every hustler around the world. And then we actually learn from each other. And then when I have some insights, when I have some
You share.
thing, I share with all of them. Yeah, and then I think this is how I bring more value to the people. And this is how I'm able to create a community with strong, like-minded entrepreneurs, hustlers to move forward and attack together. This is a community I want. I don't want a community of a lot of monkey A1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True. Yeah.
correct. So this is exactly how I deal with hate speech.
That is very, very good. So now that you are building a community, I'm sure there are also ways to monetize from whatever that you are doing.
Correct.
What are the ways that you are possibly thinking or doing to monetize?
I like the question. I like the point of monetization. A lot of people say, "Why you do content?" Trust me, you do content, you do business, you go to work and everything. At the end of the day, it's about monetization.
Yes.
Correct. It's about monetary return. So, a lot of people who are not a lot of people. Some people who are good at content creation, not necessarily are good at monetizing.
Yeah.
Some people are very good at business, not necessarily very good at content creation.
Yes.
Correct. So I once had a social media marketing agency, so I kind of understand how to monetize, how to get people's attention, and how to convert. So I apply these these strategies into my own content creation journey, and then I can see that it actually works. So what I found out along the way is that when content creators want to monetize, right, we can either go for brand deals, which is other people's products, affiliates, or your own product. So your own product has two types. One is tangible product, one is intangible product.
Yeah.
So tangible products, say merch. Say you're doing cooking content, you can have your own pot and with your own name, things like that. So those are tangible products, so merch, shirt, hoodies, cap, and things like that.
Yeah.
Or we can go for intangible products, aka info products. So info products are those like ebook, guides, video tutorial, video course, live masterclass, paid community, and things like that. So these are the things that a lot of people can create for themselves. So this is my ebook, this is my guide, this is my video course that I will share with you how to do content creation, things like that. So these are the possible ways that we can do. And also, service.
Yeah.
Service is when you can do it yourself service, you can teach people how to do, or you can do done with you service. You can have a mentorship program, a coaching program, and be with the students for say 30 days, 90 days to do it together. So it's done with you. Or you can have done for you program, done for you service, which you offer a complete service for business owners. They just don't want to fund out. They don't want to worry about the part, and they let you handle the part. So when you go into the company, you help them solve some sort of service, some sort of problems, say marketing, or social media marketing, or content creation, or funnel building, or website building, or design, whatever it is, freelancing, whatever it is. So these are the service type of content, service type of service. And then we have product, info product, or tangible product. And we also have brand deals, affiliate, it's commission based, or pure brand deals. So these are the possible ways that I personally see in content creation, where content creator can actually monetize.
Oh, wow. So many different sources. I noticed that the concept of your monetization is very ClickFunnels based as well. Very ClickFunnels. So because like DIY, then do it with you or do it for you.
Correct.
Yeah. Wow. That is that is amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So since you are doing like you can be doing so many things. Do you face any burnout issues?
I do. It's very normal. One struggle that entrepreneurs have, well, I talk to a lot of my friends, so I got some insights as well.
Yeah.
Is that discipline is the hardest to maintain.
Yes.
Self-discipline. Because you don't have to report to your boss. You don't have to go to an office at 9 a.m., right? So you basically can wake up at
Anytime you want.
You can do anything you like at home or at your office, your own office, and you don't have to punch a card.
Yeah.
So it's like self-discipline is something. So when I was stressed out, when I was trying to achieve a lot of things, when I was trying to do a lot of things at one time, I definitely feel burnout. I definitely feel very frustrated.
Yeah.
At first I feel confused. So for me, my concept is that confusion. When I don't solve the confusion, I don't figure it out, it leads to bigger confusion. Then it leads to bigger confusion, and then it turns into frustration. And when it turns to frustration, the attitude and the attitude change.
Yeah.
So you would talk to your family like, "不要烦我啦."
Yeah, happens to me also.
Yeah, it happened to me.
Okay.
It really happened to me. And it came to a point where I noticed it. Because I didn't notice it.
Yeah.
I was just being me. I didn't notice it. The awareness wasn't there.
Yeah.
So when I noticed it, I was like, wow, so bad.
Yeah.
I was so bad. I was like, wow, something have to change. That's when I decided to have a more organized routine. So I started using Google Calendar to...
Same Google
Yeah, correct.
Calendar,
I saw you also using Google Calendar last time. And your Google Calendar was like,
Yeah.
so packed one. I was like, for me, I realized that I cannot do so many things in one day. I can do maximum 2 important deep work in one day. 2 only. So 1 part and 2 parts. That's it. And then the rest, maybe I do some video editing. Maybe I do some thinking. I do some planning for the things I want to create in the future, like that. But deep focus work, I can only maximum do 2.
Yeah.
For the whole day. So when I used to plan like 5, because I think, why cannot? Like
Yeah.
ego like
can got time ma.
Got time of course can. But I never take into account of my tiredness
Yeah, and the mental capacity.
and the mental capacity. And then my mom also said, you know what's the most tiring? I said, what's the most tiring? She said, it's not going to work like
Yeah.
that. It's actually sitting down and thinking and doing the mental fight.
Yeah.
That was the most tiring. And then I experienced the whole thing. I realized what she said was actually true. It's very tiring one. You sit there and you think and you fun now. So one way that I do is actually I write down. Because a lot of time I have a lot of different thoughts that came in, made me confused. Too many information in my mind, too much information in my mind. So I have to write down whatever it is. It's called brainstorming. So write down everything and then only I organize. And only I make it into order. This is how I deal with burnout then. For sure burnout.
Yeah, same. I put everything into calendar so that it's easier for me to refer. And since you talk about your mom, so how does your parents see whatever you are doing?
Oh, my parents are the best parents in the world. Of course, right?
Yes, of course.
They give me absolute 100% freedom to do whatever I like. My mom, I just remember my mom once said to me, he said, Sienna, I'm a teacher. If you want me to teach you, I'll teach you to become a teacher. If you don't want to be a teacher, you want to be an entrepreneur, you better go out there and find someone who's capable to teach you. And I will give you 100% freedom. She said that to me. I was so kamtong. And then she said, one thing, don't do bad things.
Yes.
And I was like, Mom, I remember it here and here. My dad said, 不要飘. 不要飘 means don't show off. Don't think that you're so gay.
Super gay.
Yeah, super gay. Be humble. That's what I learned from my dad. So they influence me in a way that I see family as in a very different perspective. Because we always compare. So I heard a lot of different stories from my friends since university, back in the days, and then a lot of them actually were quite controlled by their parents when they were in high school. So when they went to university, they would want to find freedom. So you go do a lot of clubbing, drinking, partying, and all those things just to get finally I'm out of the cage. But since small, my family don't actually control me. My parents don't actually do that. My mom say whatever you get in whatever grades you get, whatever you get, as long as you learn, not just study, you learn.
Yeah.
You learn to be a better person. You learn those knowledge, not just study and pass the exam. That's why my mom told me it's from a teacher. I was like,
Yeah.
it's quite strange, huh?
Yeah,
It's quite
teacher will
strange.
be like, you need to get an A. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I feel very thankful and very fortunate to be able to have them as my parents.
Yeah, this is very, very true. Yeah, I need to learn from them also.
To be
I mean, now I have
very-
kids, so I do feel there's pressure when it comes to education and all those things.
So how do you deal with that? Like what kind of pressure you're...
Like you see, my kid is 5 and 2. Okay, so there are a lot of 5 years old. They are very good with some of them. Okay, not a lot, but some of them they can read things already.
Oh yeah.
My kid is still like quite slow, and then now with all this YouTube stuff, they will be watching a lot of things like Skibidi Toilet and others. So it's not easy to control lah. So I really admire how your mom and dad is able to give such freedom
They have faith.
and trust. Yes.
They have faith. It's like
Ah.
it's like a bet.
Mm.
It's like a bet. It's either very good or
Yeah,
very bad one.
exactly.
And
I was
they're
thinking-
willing to put the bet.
Ah.
I was like, wow, better don't disappoint them.
Yeah, this is really not easy because I'm very early on all this social media things. So during my time, it was quite different also because no one heard about YouTubing and all those things. So in the old days, it's all about like when I was a child, I would think that making money means going to office, bringing a lot of files and documents and all those things, and wearing a necktie and a coat because that's what my father does. So I would be thinking, making money is like that. But now when I look at my son, making money means taking the camera and record yourself talking or doing stuff. You know? So
it's a
it's very
picture
different.
father plants into the children's mind.
Yeah, so I'm very surprised to hear that. Whoa, your parents is like, okay lah, go lah. A lot of parents will be like, maybe today a lot of parents would be more open, but the older parents they will be like, but 冇正業,
Correct. So actually, we talk about your children, the education, your way of educating your children.
Yeah, so we talk about the way of educating children, like how parenting is so different today compared to in the past. Like in the past, it's like all like very strict. You have to do this and then all those things.
Correct.
But we would never know how the world changes. Like for example, I can see that in the near future, a lot of jobs will be replaced if you do not know how to make use of things, technology like artificial intelligence, this kind of thing. So I know that there are many countries, like even in US right now, they are still having toll collectors.
Oh.
Yeah, do you know that? Because in US, they want to retain those jobs because those people, if you
take
kick
away
them
their-
out, if you take away their job,
Jobless already.
then they will be jobless and they will start doing crime and all those things. So in US, they are still keeping those. But there are also some countries that really move forward and these people, they learn new skills. But I don't know, like US is a lot about human rights and stuff, so that's why they they try to retain.
Well, it's about adaptability, I would say. So for parents to let their children adapt, first of all, they must adapt themselves first. Right. You must be able to adapt to the new generation, new things, new technology and things like that. So your children also learn the skill of adapting fast. Whoever adapts slow loses the game, actually, honestly, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's quite challenging also to be a parent.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Yeah, it's really not easy because things change so fast. Like the parenting today and parenting in the past is like totally different. So you cannot say like I read this parenting book from the 1990s or 2000, even 2010 is obsolete already. Things are so different today, and I cannot tell my kids like, you got to study this and next time be a doctor, lawyer or something like that, because in future doctors could be replaced. It could be AI that help us fix our stuff, or
Correct.
there could be things that we eat like a pill that we swallow in, and that thing would help us fix our problems inside.
Oh, I got AIDS again. Better take my NyQuil cold flu and AIDS. All gone.
So things will be very different. So to me, I would say, as a parent, I would want my kid to learn how to learn. You know, to learn how to learn things, so that if whatever things that will start to change, then they can learn how to learn.
I love that.
Something new.
I love to learn how
Yeah,
to
to
learn.
learn how to learn. Yeah, so
Wow. Well, I'm still scared. I still don't feel prepared yet.
yeah.
We are, not yet, not time yet.
Okay, so now we are at the end of our podcast already. Maybe you can tell our audience what are the 3 things that they can keep in mind if they are aspiring to be a creator like us.
I've concluded quite a lot of my
lot of things.
personal lessons and experience, and a lot of them actually came from mistakes. So I would love to share these insights to the audience today. Well, first off is you're going to be very clear of what you want. Be very clear of what you want to do, what you want to achieve. Whether or not the things that you do, the things that you share are actually congruent to the things that you want to do in life, you want to achieve, aka your dream, right? So that one is very important, because if you do something that you are personally very passionate about, you can last for a very long time.
Yes.
If you don't even enjoy what you do, it sucks every single day, right? You force yourself to do it, and you don't even know why you do it because you're in the cycle already.
Yeah.
There's no turning back.
No turning
so
back.
It's actually very 惨 one, quite sucks one. So it is something that I hope that people actually told me, or somebody actually told me from the very beginning, but I had to figure this out along the way myself. So I think it's something that's worth sharing to the audience. That was the first thing. The second thing is the commitment. Let's make sure that discipline over motivation.
Yes.
Right? Trust me, you cannot win the game like in content creation. You cannot just win a game like winning a lottery, overnight success. Even if you get overnight success, you don't know how to retain it.
Yes.
And I heard from another mentor of mine who said this. He said, "Success is not success when you cannot repeat it. It's just luck. Success is only success when you can repeat it. Repeat the success. Means you can do it over and over again.
Yes.
So to do it over and over again, it takes a lot of practice, aka repetition, right? So the second advice that I would like to tell you guys is that you must commit. You must make the decision to commit to do something for long enough to hang on while others quit.
To hang on while others quit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Correct.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. And the third one is from my friend William Singh. He once said this to me, and I didn't understand the meaning of this the exact sentence. He said, "Bryan, remember this." He said, "A piece of content that shows who you are is more important than a piece of content that goes viral." I didn't understand. I was like, going viral is so important. Why you say that? And once I understand that personality or persona or who you are that's being shown in the video actually connect with people more than a piece of content that actually goes viral.
Yes.
Correct? So so to simplify this is basically audience is more important than algorithm. So focus on audience, focus on what you want to bring, focus on the value that you want to bring to the audience, and worry about the algorithm later.
Yeah.
So these are 3 things for me to share with your audience and also
Thank
the
you
aspiring content creators.
so much. You are very right, because the audience determine the algorithm, not the algorithm determine the audience. So, wow, this is super eye-opening. This has been super eye-opening. I hope you guys get a lot of value from this, and if you really like it, do subscribe to both of us. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Whoa. Yeah, so and please comment as well if you whatever that you have learned, and show some appreciation.
Yeah. Well, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother Ray, for inviting me over, so I have the chance to chit chat and hear more about your stories as well. It was a true privilege to be here, and I'm so glad to be able to share whatever that I shared with you today.
Thank you so much. The honor is mine as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. See ya.